Hey everybody, I hope you're all well this morning, and I hope you did your day one challenge yesterday, which was our leg workout. Today we're doing arms. We're going to do a standing arm series. Many of you have done this in the studio, and I have had a video about it before. I'm just going to add a few things in today though. So, standing arm work. Typically you would stand with your legs nice and tight together and tighten the lower abs, glutes fired up, hips a little bit tucked under, and do the work. But you can do this sitting down. So if you're going to sit, just sit up tall and engage your core. We're not going to be slouching while we do the work. So still be engaged in your body, okay? You do not need to use hand weights. If you don't, you just have to squeeze those arms to get a little bit of extra body tension, and that'll be good enough. I'm going to use 2 pounds. Some of you have used 3 pounds. We're going to go through the whole set, which takes about 7 minutes, and then I'm going to throw in some push-ups as well. So that will complete our arms. With the push-ups, don't worry. I'm going to suggest traditional, or the knees, or with a flexi band in place of traditional push-up, because sometimes that really kills our wrist. So I'm just going to get my weights. You get your weights if you want to use some. Get ready. Okay, so standing up, or again, sitting down, do what works best for you. If you're standing up, heels together, toes apart, legs zipped all the way up so that your glutes and abs are engaged, slightly tucked under, drawing everything in. Elbows at the waist and curl. While you're curling, we're going to do 10 of everything. Make sure that the fists are coming right in front of your shoulders and not out to the side like that. We want to keep very good alignment. 6 and 7, 8, 9, and 10. Out to the side, palms down. Again, I'm using 2 pounds. 2 pounds can be quite enough to get through this whole thing. Even a heavier weight, you can use a heavier weight for these lower arm exercises. You might want to lose your weights when we start working overhead. Call that 9 and 10. Palms up. Reach the arms up. Make sure you keep your shoulders stabilized. You want those scapula down at the back and not hiking the shoulders up every time you raise those arms out. And 10, stay here. In and open. Try to keep the elbows up at shoulder height. If you have something going on in the shoulder, then you could drop the elbows just a little bit lower. So do what works for you. Call that 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to work up, so I'm going to sit down so you can see. Pull the arms down. Pull them down nice and wide. 3, and 4, 5, 6. Keep those abs in. 7. If you're standing up, don't let that back arch. 9 and 10. Hands together, dip behind, trying to keep the elbows as close to your head as possible and not letting them go out to the side. This will keep the work focused in your triceps. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Pull down to a right angle and pull. And 3, 4, 5, 6, pull, make it hard. 7 and 8, 9 and 10. Palms forward, elbow squeeze. Try to get them together. 3, try to keep those elbows at shoulder height. Again, unless you're lowering those elbows to suit something that might be going on in the shoulders. And 10, hammer curl. Elbows at the waist, palms face each other for this one. It is different than your bicep curl. This one is focusing more on the wrists and the forearms. 5, 6, I don't think my counting gets any better. 7, 8, 9, and 10. You're going to step into a lunge, forward, front leg in front, long arms. We're going to do a fly first, out to the side, pull. 3, nice and wide. 4, and 5, 6, 7, elbows wide. 8, 9, and 10. A row, pull them back. 2 and 3, so straight back. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't let that head drop forward. Keep the elbows back. Lengthen and squeeze. 2, 3, 4. You should feel those triceps on this one. 6, 7, 8, 9. Keep the arms straight. Lift them higher. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good stuff. Roll those shoulders out. We're going to finish with arm circles. I'm going to lose the weights for this one. You can hold little light weights. Your arm circles are a good rotator cuff maintenance exercise. 10 circles in one direction. Remember to get the back of that circle. So what I mean is not all up in front. Get the back of that circle as well and work the back of the shoulder. Palms up, other direction. 1, 2. Did I go the other way? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Reach them wide. And 10. And roll them out. A good little stretch for the shoulder. We've done this in class as well. One arm out, reach it away so you are protracting the shoulder and pull it across your body. This is a big stretch. Never pull to hurt, just give it a good stretch, a couple of good breaths. And then you are going to retract the shoulder. Pull it back in and hold it back with your shoulder muscles, and you're just going to gently go towards your midline. It's a little bit of a different stretch. It's right in the shoulder joint, so go easy on that one as well. Other arm. Protract, reach it out, pull it across. Big stretch. You'll get this right into the mid-back. Couple of good breaths. And then bring it back. Retract the shoulder. Hold it back there with those shoulder muscles. And just encourage the arm towards your midline. Don't go too far. Again, you'll feel this more specifically in the shoulder joint. Roll it out. Tricep stretch. Up. Pull the arm behind your head. Pull the elbow close. I tend to press my chest forward a little bit to get a little bit more out of that stretch. Never make anything hurt. And then the other arm. Give it a good stretch. And roll it out. Forearm. Grab the back of your hand, straight arm, and pull. You'll feel this along your forearm. And then turn it over. Clearly you'll feel it on the back there. Great stretch. Shake the wrist out. Other arm. Keep it straight. When you bend it, you're going to lose the stretch. And then over. And shake it out. All right, part 2 of this challenge today is your push-up. So, push-ups. Those of you who do traditional, meaning on the floor, on your toes, you're going to get yourself into position. You know that one. Do you need me to show you? Don't let your head drop. Push. Okay, you can do this one also on your knees, but make sure you lower those hips so that you're in a good plank position. Again, don't let the head drop. Press and press. Okay, now for those who choose not to do push-ups in that way, another great way to get the front and the back of the shoulder girdle in an upright position is with a good old flexi band. So hopefully most of you will have a flexi band. Put it behind your back, up nice and tight. Grab the ends of the band. Press. Pull the elbows wide. Press. So you can hold that flexi band as tightly as you would like. And nice long reach. When you're reaching forward, you do not need to continue with the shoulders. Just keep everything stabilized and work it. So you're still stabilizing the scapula behind you. And that's going to get your pec work there. For the back of the shoulder girdle for your standing push-up, put the flexi-band under your foot. Hold it as close to your foot as you'd like. Clearly, the further down, the harder you're going to make this. Again, stabilize the scapula. Pull your abs in when you're in this position. Pull wide. Nice and easy. The flexi-band will always want to whip you back, but don't let that happen. Control the return. You don't need to go behind the body with the elbows on that one. Just out wide, okay? Pull and pull and pull. All right, so there's the form. You got your standing arm workout. You got your push-ups in whichever position you like. With the push-ups as well, if you don't have a flexi-band and you don't want to get down on the floor, your alternative then is to bring your angle not quite so to the floor. You can use a wall. So if I were here, be against the window and push up. Or you can get a little bit lower. I've got my handy Pilates chair, or a pseudo Pilates chair. Kitchen counter is great for this. It's a good height. It'll give you enough of a challenge. Anything, really, pick your height. Just make sure that that body is in a plank. You don't want the hips drop back like that. And push. All right? So, my challenge is standing arm work and push-ups in any of those variations, and work on 25 push-ups today. You don't have to do them all at once, but get 25 done over the course of the day. Log that in your book and log how many you were able to do at one time. So if you're doing the 25, maybe you did 8 and then 8 again later and 9. There's your 25. As you go along this challenge, you're going to want to up that so that maybe by the end of this challenge, your push-up in whichever position you're doing them in, you'll be able to get to 25 all at one time, or even you'll be able to change your angle and increase your intensity. When you do choose to increase your intensity, please reduce the number of reps. We do not want to strain anything. We just want to get strong, get through the movement, form over brawn. So always make sure your form is correct. You stop as soon as your form breaks. All right, guys, day 2. Good luck.